Lenore by Edgar Allan Poe, 1809 to 1849. Ah, broken is the golden bowl, the spirit flown for ever. Let the bell toll, a saintly soul floats on the Stygian river. And Guy de Vere, hast thou no tear, weep now or never more? See, on yon drear and rigid bier, low lies thy love, Lenore. Come, let the burial rite be read, the funeral song be sung, an anthem for the queenliest dead that ever died so young. A dirge for her, the doubly dead, in that she died so young. Wretches, ye loved her for her wealth, and hated her for her pride, and when she fell in feeble health, ye blessed her that she died. How shall the ritual then be read, the requiem how be sung? By you, by yours the evil eye, by yours the slanderous tongue, that did to death the innocent that died, and died so young. Peccavimus, but rave not thus, and let a Sabbath song go up to God, so solemnly the dead may feel so wrong. The sweet Lenore hath gone before, with hope that flew beside, leaving thee wild for the dear child that should have been thy bride. For her, the fair and debonair, that now so lowly lies, the life upon her yellow hair, but not within her eyes. The life still there upon her hair, the death upon her eyes. Avaunt! Tonight my heart is light, no dirge will I upraise, but waft the angel on her flight with a paean of old days. Let no bell toll, lest her sweet soul, amid its hallowed mirth, should catch the note as it doth float up from the damned earth. To friends above, from fiends below, the indignant ghost is riven, from hell unto a high estate far up within the heaven, from grief and groan to a golden throne beside the King of Heaven. Okay, this is Lenore, a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Let's see, Edgar Allan Poe was an American writer and poet. He was born in Boston. He's best known for his short stories and his poems and his tales of horror. He's one of the major figures of romanticism and gothic fiction from the United States, and he's one of the earliest people to use the short story. So let's see, what is this about? This is about a death. This poem is about death. It's about mourning. This is made to give a sad and melancholic feeling. Beauty and love are also two other themes in this poem. But this is about a girl, Lenore, who was about to get married to Guy de Vere, but she has died, and this poem is just before her funeral, and one of the mourners is speaking to de Vere, and de Vere replies. So this poem is a story, so let's go through it. Ah, broken is the golden bowl, the spirit flown for ever. Let the bell toll, a saintly soul flows on the Stygian river. So the golden bowl is broken. The golden bowl is the bowl of life. This is Lenore. Lenore is the golden bowl, and the spirit that's inside her has gone. Her spirit has gone to heaven. Let the bell toll. Dung, dung, dung. A saintly soul floats on the Stygian river. So the Stygian river is the river Styx from Greek legend, where this is the separation between life and death. So someone is dead. The golden bowl, the beautiful container that holds the spirit, the body, is dead, and the spirit has gone. And now it's time to mourn. It's time for the bell to toll, because someone has gone. And Guy de Vere, hast thou no tear? Weep now or never more. Okay, so clearly this is one of the mourners who's talking to Guy de Vere at the funeral. And the mourner is saying, De Vere, why aren't you crying? It's time to cry. This is the funeral. Cry now or never cry. See on yon drear and rigid bier, low lies thy love Lenore. So look over there. On this dreary, sad and rigid bier. A bier is like a table where you put a corpse. It's a table for a coffin. And I imagine this is the wake where the coffin is open and people are paying their respects before the funeral. And this person says, look, on this sad bier, there is your love. She's lying. So why aren't you crying? Come, let the burial rite be read, the funeral song be sung. It's time to read the rites for burial. It's time to sing the songs of a funeral. An anthem for the queenliest dead that ever died so young. So this is an anthem, a song for the youngest queen that ever died like this. This woman Lenore, she's a beautiful queen, but let's sing the song, the song of death for her. A dirge for her, the doubly dead, and in that she died so young. So I like this phrase. She's doubly dead. She's lost her life, but more so because she didn't live her life when she died. So she died, she lost her life, but she also lost the years by dying young. And look at all of these D's. A dirge for her, the doubly dead, that she died so young. Yes. So this is a mourner speaking to De Vere. It's unclear exactly who it is, but it's time to mourn her. It's time to mourn her stately soul. She's the most saintly person ever to go to heaven. And now we have De Vere, and it's De Vere speaking now. Wretches, ye loved her for her wealth and hated her for her pride. So you horrible people, he's shouting at the mourners, you wretches, you loved her for her wealth, so you wanted her money, you wanted all of the things that she could give you, and you hated her pride, you hated how proud she was. And when she fell in feeble health, ye blessed her that she died. And you were happy when she fell ill and died. You thought this was a good thing. How shall the ritual then be read, the requiem how be sung? By you, by yours, the evil eye, by yours, the slanderous tongue. So how are you people who are happy that she's dead or happy that she died, how are you going to read the ritual? How are you going to sing the requiem? How are you going to attend this funeral? Because you and all you people, you are the evil eye. You cursed her. Yeah, you hated her. And you are the people who slandered her, who said bad things about her. So how are you wretches, you horrible people, going to read the ritual? How are you going to sing the requiem? So the slanderous tongue that did to death the innocent that died, and died so young. So how are you people going to do this? Yes, she was proud, but you hated her. You never loved her. So how can you be so hypocritical to be here to take part in her funeral? And then I think we have the original mourner speaking again, and he's speaking to Vere. Peccavimus. Okay, this is Latin. This means we have sinned. Yes, we've sinned. I admit our guilt. I admit that we've done bad things. But rave not thus, and let a Sabbath song go up to God so solemnly the dead may feel so wrong. So, yes, we have sinned. I admit we've sinned. I admit we've done wrong. But don't get so angry, Vere. Please don't get so angry. This is the mourner again. And stop shouting and let the funeral go up to God. The song of the Sabbath, the funeral song, go up, because otherwise the dead won't, their soul might not go up to God as it should. Yeah, that the funeral might go wrong. The sweet Lenore hath gone before, with hope that flew beside, leaving thee wild for thy dear child that should have been thy bride. So let her soul go to heaven. Stop shouting at us. Sweet Lenore, Lenore has died. She's died before you, and all of the hopes that were part of her life have gone as well. And yes, you are wild. Yes, you are upset because she was going to marry you. She should have been your wife. Okay, she should have been your wife. She should have married you. For her the fair and debonair that now so lowly lies. And yes, she was beautiful and she was elegant and she knew how to behave. But now she lies in the bier, she lies dead. The life upon her yellow hair, but not within her eyes. So her yellow hair, her fair hair, is still full of life, but there's no life left in her eyes. The life's still there upon her hair, the death upon her eyes. So yes, you can see that she was living, you can see the life of her vitality in her hair, but death is in her eyes. She's dead. She's gone. And now we have Vere again. Vere is talking back to these people. Avaunt. So avaunt is an exclamation. Go away. Leave me alone. Get lost. Avaunt. Tonight my heart is light, no dirge I will upraise, but waft the angel on her flight with a paean of old days. So go away, all of you horrible people. Leave me alone. Get out of this funeral. Tonight I'm going to be happy. My heart is going to be light. I'm not going to sing the songs of death, sing the funeral songs. I'm going to sing a paean. A paean is a song of victory, a song of happiness. It's something that the ancient Greeks used to sing. It's a hymn to Apollo, to thank him for victory, from delivering people from their enemy. And the song is a happy, loud, joyous song, a song of triumph. So I'm going to sing happily. I'm going to send the angel, Lenore, on her flight. I'm going to send her to heaven with a happy song. I'm not going to sing a sad song. Let no bell toll. I don't want any tolling of bells, lest her sweet soul, amid its hallowed mirth, should catch the note as it doth float from the damnedest earth. So I don't want any bells, because she was a happy person, and her soul is floating up to heaven. And I don't want to hear the sad sound of the death knell tolling, of the bell tolling, as it leaves the damned, the condemned, the horrible earth. So as her body leaves the earth, as her soul leaves the earth, I don't want her to hear the tolling bell. I want to sing a happy song. To friends above from fiends below, the indignant ghost is riven. So riven is from the verb to rive, to tear. So she's been torn from the fiends, the evil people below, you people here, and she's moving to the friends above, to the dead who love her. She's been torn from the earth, from the fiends on the earth, and she's now going to her friends in heaven. From hell unto a high estate, far up within the heaven. So she's unhappy because she's leaving hell. She's leaving hell on earth. Earth is hell, and she's leaving that hell, and she's going up to heaven. She's going to heaven. She's going to live in heaven. From grief and groan, from sadness and groaning, from living on earth to living on this horrid earth, to a golden throne beside the King of Heaven. So he's not going to sing a dirge, he's not going to be sad, he's going to sing a happy song, because he's leaving hell on earth and she's going up to sit by God and sit in heaven. So I think this is a great poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Lenore by Edgar Allan Poe.